Alright, welcome back to another episode of Is This Seat Taken? Yeah. So earlier this week I was playing around with my webcam and I was trying to get it working. As you can see down here, there's a little guy there. I was trying to get my webcam working and trying to do like a background removal filter thing, and I could not figure it out. I got it working where it was moving, but it just looked really bad. So until I get a green screen, we're gonna use the this PNG tuber, which is actually really cool. You could set it up so that way when you move your mouse, the eyes track, and if you have your voice, the guy's little mouth opens. It's kind of fun. Probably update the PNG image a little bit more and play with it, because you can have it like sort of bounce around, I guess, put some effects on him, maybe put a hat on him, I don't know. But anyway, until I get the webcam set up, we're gonna use the little fun little cartoon guy here. Anyway, get into this game. So we did Barcelona. We did not stream this one. And then we did Brussels earlier this week. 100%ed all of these levels. Now we're gonna do London. Trying to get all stars on all of this. If you haven't played this game, what you want to do is you want to go through all of these levels, and you have different people that you got to put into seats. So you got to put them in like a car, or into a restaurant, or in a movie theater. They'll have different restrictions on where they want to sit. So let's get up and into it. Looks like we got a car here. First level, London. Nice and snowing. Looks pretty cold. We have my guy. I want to make sure that this little guy is like not blocking the view for anything. So looks just like it's fine. Okay, let's see. You want to be with your parent, and you forgot to shower. Gross. Put you there and there. Too much cologne. Probably fine. Sit in direction of vehicle. Sit next to another kid. Perfect. You want to be with that person. You want to be alone by a window. You don't like strong odors. You're probably good because you don't like bad smells. You don't like strong odors, so you want to be here. Nice. And once we get everybody happy, we'll get all of the maximum thumbs that we can get throughout the level. So here we go. Fun little limo level. Nice and wintry, nice and cold. Okay, here's our main character, Nat. So this is London. Al said Luca will be at this film industry party. It was so sweet of Alexis to sneak me in. I couldn't ask for more help on this journey. So she's trying to become like she's trying to become an actor. She's got other shapes that are helping her, and I guess like the person that she looks up to most is like also a rhombus, a sideways square that she is, and she wants to meet that person. So you want to sit next to a window. Let's put you here. You don't like loud music. You want to talk to somebody. Put you here. Put the music guys in the back, I think. You can talk to that person. You like loud music, and you don't want to sit next to that guy. So we'll go like this. Oh, dunk. Well, go like this maybe? Perfect. You don't want to hear talking. You want to sleep. Holy cow, how are we going to do this? You want to sit next to the window. I think that's a window seat. You want to sit there. You don't like talking. You want to sleep, so you're gonna have to sit right in the middle, and you don't like music. Perfect. Alright. Onward to victory. So, moving forward, we're gonna have, I think next steps for the stream is getting a starting screen and an ending screen, so that way we're not just cutting straight into the video, and then I can at least test some of the audio and make sure that all my windows and everything are set up in OBS correctly before the stream starts. So probably over the weekend or next week I'll be working on getting a stream starting screen and a thanks for watching screen for the end of it. I'm also probably going to do a like an intermission or break screen. And for those of you who don't know, I am kind of an artist, so I did draw this little guy down here. So I'm probably going to do my own screens and transition effects and all that stuff by myself, so it might take a little while to actually set that stuff up. But I don't want to use like a packaged thing, you know. I kind of want to have everything personalized the way that I want it, and I want it to match the same sort of visual style that I'm going for the channel. That's future stuff though, so yeah, keep an eye out. We'll probably update that, I don't know, within the next week or so, for the next few streams. Yeah, it'll be fun. So you don't like bad smells. This guy doesn't like bad smells, but he forgot to shower? Dude, what are you doing? Why are you here then? Go home and shower, man. What? Okay, be next to Wyatt. There you go. You do not want to be next to Noah. You forgot to shower and you don't like talking, so be here. You want to talk, so here and here. You don't like talking. You don't want to be next to Noah. You don't like bad smells. Oh, how are we gonna do this? Can't stand talking. We go here and here. Is everybody happy? Oh, you don't like bad smells though. Oh, dunk. If I put you here though. Let's see. We're gonna have to put this guy like here. And this guy is gonna have to go. Wait a second. I want to sleep. We need to organize it so that way the music guys and the talking guys are right next to each other, maybe? You don't like that. You don't like that either? Next to Wyatt. God, I hate these stinky guys, dude. The stinky guys are so annoying. Let's go with... Can't stand talking. You don't like bad smells. I hate this guy in particular. Wyatt, what are you doing? Can't stand talking. Can't talk. Maybe if we go here and here. Yeah, it looks like everybody's happy. Got the golden thumbs up, so we can confirm this. Nice, nice. Everything's working out perfectly. Let's see. I want to sleep. We need to put the loud guys in the back. You don't like cologne. You want to be by a window. You want to sleep. You want to sleep. You're wearing too much cologne and you want to sleep? You don't like strong odors. I'm gonna have to do like this. I don't want to be next to a kid. Okay. I want to sleep. Like this. You guys want to be next to that guy? You want to be next to that guy? Something like this? Yeah, everybody's just taking a nap on this bus, man. What the heck? Alright, perfect. So we want to get all the stars. I think if we can only get the bonus level if we hit all stars on all levels. So I do want to do the bonus level of all the levels. So that's pretty good. Completed. Nice, nice. Do next level here. Okay, we got another band one. I think these sunglasses guys are in the band. But who do you think? This circle guy is the drummer. Then we have a triangle guy is a singer probably, and then the pentagon is the keys. You don't want to dance and you're wearing too much cologne. You don't want to dance and you're wearing too much cologne. You want to be with your friends. Everybody's wearing way too much cologne. This guy's crazy. I can't stand loud music, and I don't like the smell of cologne. And he wants to dance, but he doesn't like to be next to the speakers. So right there. Wearing too much cologne. You want to be with Laura. You want to be with your friends. I think you guys can all sit here, right? You want to dance, but you don't like loud music. All these guys that can't stand loud music. You don't like the smell of cologne. Something like that. And who are you? You want to dance and you're wearing too much cologne. Who doesn't like smells? Or something. Yeah, looks like everybody's happy. Confirm this. These objects are clickable. Like this, and this. That's cool. A little bit of wine moved around in these cups. Nice. You don't like odors, and you want to be with Ava. You want to be with Corey, okay. You want to be with Luca. Something like that. Something like that. Oliver, and you want to be next to a speaker? Really? Oh, wait. Oliver is this guy. You want to be with that guy, okay. You want to dance, you're wearing too much stuff. And you just simply forgot to shower. This looks pretty good. Excuse me, Luca. Oh look, she's meeting her idol. Sorry to bother you, if I could just have a moment of your time. Well, I know you. This guy's so arrogant. No, but it's an honor to meet you. I'm an actor, and a rhombus, just like you. Come on, bestie. Like me? Tell me, how many films have you starred in? Well, none, yet. So I wanted your advice. My advice is don't bother shapes at party, shoo. This is why you should never meet your idols, because they're always gonna be jerks to you, like this guy. Poor Nat here is so sad. Oh no. Oh, you know what they say. Sometimes people with funky hats and sunglasses inside dance parties. Oh, I guess this is a park. Unless this is some sort of like indoor park club type situation where it's just themed like an outdoor park. That's kind of cool. Whatever. Let's see. Press a shower. These guys all want to be together. This guy doesn't like bad smells, but his friend forgot to shower. What the heck? This guy doesn't like music. You can go here. You can go here. You gotta go here, and you gotta go here. Oh, you want to be next to the speaker? So we're gonna have to do something like this. Pinky, so this guy needs to go here. You guys... Ava? Go here. Okay. Don't want to be next to Laura. Got to shower. Okay. You don't want to be next to Artemis and you forgot to shower. Give me your speaker. Yeah, that's probably fine. Much cologne. One of these guys doesn't like some. Okay, yeah, that guy doesn't like odors. You don't want to be next to that guy, okay? And you don't want to be next to that guy. Interesting. What about here? Nice. Perfect. Alright. You want to sit, you got to shower, okay? You do not want to dance, and you want to be next to that guy. You want to be next to that person. But are these guys? You guys don't care if you are dancing, right? Okay. You don't like cologne? Sit next to the smelly guys then. Too much cologne. Okay. Person needs to be there. You want to be near a speaker, but it's too smelly. Okay. Something like this. You want to be next to that guy. And you don't want to dance? Does that count? Oh no. We need to get... this guy here? This guy here? These guys want to be next to each other. Oh, these guys don't want to be next to each other though. Dunk. Okay, what about you go here? Ah, but you don't like bad smells? You don't like cologne smells. What about... you want to sit though. You forgot to shower and you don't want to be next to Artemis. But you two need to stay together. This person... oh jeez. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Perfect. Sorry, it's just that I have worked so hard to meet you. Do you think someone just gave me this stardom, this presence, this talent? I paid for it with my blood, sweat, and tears. This is probably just like a Nepo baby who thinks that they get everything, right? You really think that this guy worked at, to become who he was? Probably not, right? Probably just... his dad's probably like a director, and he like starred in movies when he was like 6 years old. But no one ever helped me. Why did I help you? Yeah, stop asking for handouts, you. You know my real advice, leave acting to us, the professionals. Aw, not so sad. Gotta star in your own indie movie, and then put it out in the world, and then you can get famous, and then talk to those guys. You know? Or just have your dad give you, roles in movies. Seems to be the way that all of acting works, just in general. All freaking nepotism. Okay, what are we doing here? We want to stand? You want to be next to your backpack? Taking up a whole space, man, with your backpack on the ground? Whatever. You don't want to be next to a kid, and you want to be next to a window, okay? I'm going to sleep in the direction of the bus, okay? I'm going to be in the direction of the bus and play music, okay? You don't like voters and you want to read, okay? You want to be next to your parent. You want to talk. Okay. Like this. You want an aisle seat. And you don't want cologne and talking. Go there. Okay. Easy enough. Okay. You want to stand and you have to shower. That's fine. You want to talk to Asher. Okay. You want to be next to the window and you don't want music. You want to talk to someone. You want to be next to Asher and you forgot to shower. Okay. Alright, that was easy. These cute little shapes. You want to sit in the direction and you don't like smells. You want your backpack and you want to read. Here's your bag. You want to be alone and sleep. Oh, you want to be with Toga? What is this? You want an aisle seat? Go like this? Go like this? Something like that? Something like this? Wait, these guys all want to sit in the direction of the bus, but they all want to sit together? And you want to be with your parents? Why does everybody want to sit in the direction of the bus, man? You want to be with your parent? You want to... Okay. I want to be alone and sleep. You want to be with Toga. Okay, so now we just need to figure out what to do with these guys. You want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. And you want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. Oh, you don't like this because he's got cologne? What about this? Oh, jeez. Okay, this guy is the only one that's problematic, and he doesn't like bad smells. So... what if we put... I hate that these three want to be together. Why don't we put them all here? You can go here. But they all want to sit in the direction of the bus. You want to sit next to Asher. And you want to sit next to Asher. Why? Okay, is everybody happy? Everybody's happy here. Jesus. You want to be with Toga. You want your bag. You want to sleep. Why was that so hard? That one was ridiculous. Okay. The end of my... Is this the end of my journey? I spent so much time looking for an answer. I can't go back home like this. You can't rely on some arrogant, famous actor to give you a job. You gotta do that for yourself, man. Carve your own path, you know? What if Luca was right? What if I'm just not cut out for this? I heard there's an acting class here in London. Maybe I could give that a try. There you go. You want to stand and play music. You want to be with your parent. You want to read. This guy's kind of annoying. I freaking hate this guy. You want to be alone. You want to talk. Be by a window. You don't like strong odors. Wait a second. But you guys here, you guys can talk, right? And concentrate, why not? This is so far behind you. There's a barrier here. Oh, unless that's just a bar. Fair enough. Alright. Looks like everybody looks happy. Got the gold thumbs up. And away we go. Beautiful. Maximum number of stars here. Alright, next level. Oi. This match is gonna be a proper belter. Let's grab our seats. The seat can do one, bruv. I'm standing all match. What? Yeah, bollocks to sitting. We can fold them chairs. Ain't we blocking the view though? They can stand too. What in the heck? Oh, you can fold up all these seats? There you go, nobody gets to sit. When you come to play football, right? This is what it's called in London, it's called football. Coming to watch football, you can just stand up. Go here. How do you know? It says I cheer for the home team. How do you know which one's the home team? Whatever. Cheer for the home team. You want popcorn? You want to sit? Oh wait. You want to be in row 3? Here, you guys can go here. You guys can share your popcorn. You want to be alone? Wait. Let's put that guy alone in the corner. There we go. I want to be in row 4. Okay. You want to sit. Like that. Row 2. You want to be with Isaac, and you want to be in row 2. You want to stand. Okay. Oops. You cheer for the visiting team, and you want to be in row 3. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Wait, how is this gonna work? Wait, these guys are happy if they're not standing next to each other, right? You want to sit in row 4. You want to be with Atlas. Can't see well from far away. Okay. And you want to be with Nadia. This is perfect. Oh, except for this guy. We can make this guy sit. And this guy can sit. Perfect. Alright. Interesting, we got new mechanics of putting seats up and down. That's nice. On this freaking thing. Okay. Sensitive ears. You want to stand? So... you want your backpack next to you. Just put everybody standing who we can. Oh, you want to sit though. Okay. Something like that. You want to be something like this. And put these chaunts. Okay. Oh, you'll... so they're mad that the visitor team is here. We can go here. Okay. Eat popcorn. Here for the... okay. Sensitive ears. You want to stand. You can just stand whenever, wherever. You want to be alone. Oh, sensitive ears, and they don't like these guys? Okay. You want to be alone? You want to stand. Okay. You want to stand. And you want to steal popcorn and sit. Oh, okay, perfect. Everything works out perfectly. Alright. Get this football game on the show, man. The show on the road. Let's get the football game on the show, and then let's get the show on the road. That's what my dad always told me, you know? Thanks for inviting me, Coda. Sorry I've been kind of a buzzkill lately. I thought you were just doing the brooding artist thing to be cool. You already know I've just been feeling down about my acting skills. You're the best actor in our class, Nat. The universe has a plan for you. Hope you're right. There you go. Guy's got a cool bandana. Let's see. I'm gonna be in row 1. You don't want dirty seat. Will she get mad? Okay, she gets mad if even the ground is dirty. You want to go here, okay. Actually, let's put these guys sitting down, right? Because in case the guys behind them want to stand. You want to sit. You, let's see, is there anybody that's restricted to a specific section? So like you and you. You want to eat popcorn, so you can go here. And you want to sit and be in row 4, so you can go here. You want to be with Elizabeth. You don't want to stand. Or you do want to stand. Cheer for the home team. So let's go like this. Oh wait, dang it. Dang it. God. Sensitive ears. You want to stand next to that person. So loud. Okay. I have a horn. I see that. Probably gonna be real loud. Let's go. Let's put you here. Let's put. You cheer for the visiting team. You want to steal popcorn? Okay. Oh, they hate each other. Okay. Something like that. Something like this. Nice. Everybody's happy. All right. Let's see what we got. You got visiting teams. Let's go specifically based on who wants to be in specific rows. So you want to be in row 2, and you have a horn. Put you sitting down. Oh, we have all the home team guys here, and we have all the visiting team guys here. Okay. Okay, who wants to steal popcorn? You probably. So we can go. Put you here. What are you doing? Then stand up, bro. Okay. Let's steal popcorn. Let's get you next to that guy. You want to stand. Okay. Sensitive ears? Dude. Sensitive ears? Is this still so loud for you? Ah, this is gonna suck. Because all of these guys are gonna be cheering on this side. Okay, whatever. But these guys, okay, yeah, these guys want to be in row 4. Who wants to steal popcorn from that person? You do. Okay. I want to stand. I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. Okay. You want to be alone. Okay. You have sensitive ears and cheer for the home team? Oh, jeez. Aw, oh, beans. Okay. What if we go like this? And then we'll go... These sensitive ear fellas, man. Okay, wait, you want to be in row 4, you want to steal popcorn, you want to stand. Oh, you want to be alone? Seriously? Okay, wait. Sensitive ears and cheer for the visiting team. I want to sit in a dirty seat, and you cheer for the home team. Sensitive ears. Okay, nice. Cool pattern. Yeah, it looks like everybody's happy with this. Perfect stars. Nice, nice. Love to see it. Go next. Good evening, class. Before we begin, I want to go over the grading criteria. Ooh. 70% of your grade is attendance, and the final exam is 10%? That doesn't add up to... Now, I'm no math magician, but that doesn't add up to 100%. It's an acting class. Yeah, the grades are based on vibes, dude, not math. Get it together. I'm gonna make myself a cup of Linden tea. Wait, she didn't explain the rest of the grading criteria. Okay, well. I want all students quiet, but half of these kids want to talk. Wait, they want to chat, but they get... But they don't... I get the check mark? That's cool. You get the check mark removed if they're chatting? Seriously? Can't see from far away? Okay. Yeah, is anybody restricted to being in the front row? Or in the back row? You don't like bad smells. You forgot to shower, so you can go here. You need to, like, stagger these people. Something like this. Okay, and then this person go here. You do not like being copied, and you do not like being helped, okay? You help everybody. Cannot see well from far away and doesn't like bad smells. Not talking? Okay. Wait, why did I do that? You don't like bad smells. You can go here, and you can go here. Perfect. Okay, everybody's paying attention? Nice, nice. Day 2 of acting class. Let's see. Don't like bad smells. Does anybody want to sit in the front row? This guy does. You help others. You don't like being copied. Copies from other students, okay. So this guy needs help. Doesn't like being helped, but he helps others. Needs help, okay. Needs help. Oh, wait. Who else helps people then? Helps others, so this guy can go here. You can go here so you can get help. I don't want your help. Okay. You want to chat. You need help. You don't like being copied. And you copy. How does this person copy anybody? Whatever. Doesn't matter. They got the golden thumbs up. Let's do it. Halfway there. Halfway through the semester, as they say. Who wants to sit in the front? Who wants to sit in the front? Easily distracted and has a crush on Alexi. You want to sit in the front. Copy somebody. Wants to chat. Okay. Copies other students. Okay. Doesn't like bad smells. So maybe we'll put you back there. That way you're not really close to your crush. Doesn't want help. You need help, and you like to help. Put you here. Oops. Put you there. Ooh, wants to chat. Oh, you don't want help. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you don't like bad smells. You don't like bad smells. All these people who don't like bad smells. And what to do with you? Wait, this guy helps? Stop talking! You want to chat? Ah! Stop copying them! Can't see very well, doesn't like bad smells. I don't want your help. Okay, perfect. Let's shuffle everybody around. You guys should really get assigned seats. That way you guys don't have to do this whole shuffle shake when you come into class, you know? Everyone's just restricted to their own seats. That's That's what my teacher always used to say. You know, or something. Who wants to sit in the front? Who wants to sit in the front? Who is the teacher's pet? This guy is. Gross, nasty boy. You forgot to shower. Easily distracted. Crush on dairy. Helps others. Wants to chat. Wants to chat. Forgot to shower. Okay, so you don't like bad smells. We would put you here. Doesn't want help. You don't like bad smells, so we put all these dirty, nasty boys on this side of it. Someone is distracted. Wait, but you need help. How about that? Wait, both of these guys need help. How about that? Perfect. Wait, who else can help? Okay. You can help that guy. Wants to chat. Helps others. We need to like stagger these guys around. Something like this. Something like this. Okay. Then we need to move this guy to there. Okay. Nice. Everybody passes with an 80% grade. You guys all got the most points that you could get. That's not 100%. You've shown great promise this semester. I haven't seen such potential since I got Luca in my class. This is the same person that taught Luca? Nice. Anyway, 2 open spots for my friend's acting workshop in New York. Decided to recommend Nat and Coda, the 2 unique characters with their hats and earring. Make us all proud. Hey, look at that. She's doing it, dude. She's figuring out how to actually be an actor without relying on nepotism or some handouts from famous other actors who look exactly like her. Cool. Good work. Excuse me, dearie. Is this my flight? See your ticket, love. Hi, this is your flight. You need help queuing? That's a fun. Look at all these vowels in that word. That's a fun word to say, queuing. My eyesight isn't what it used to be, but I can walk just fine. Yourself? Yeah. My flight number is that? What are you doing here then? Oh, we probably gotta line people up to get onto this flight, whereas these guys can sit here. You want to sit? Okay. Let's put you... Wait, who's a VIP? Is anybody a VIP? You guys are all going to that one. I don't want to hear someone else's phone. Yeah, dude, same. What the heck? You have a VIP, okay. You have a VIP. You don't like bad smells. Go here. Okay, so bad smells can go here. Wait, what? End of the line ahead? You don't like cologne smell. Yours is that one. Cologne. Stinky. You don't like bad smells. Cologne is not a bad smell though. Perfect. Alright. Get everybody all on this plane. These guys are probably gonna stay here, right? In the waiting area until their lights are called. There we go. You wanna be first in line? Okay. Let's see, does anybody have a VIP? I'll be you. W, whatever. I want to be first in line. You want to be first in line, you want to be first in line. You have VIP, okay. This guy's kind of a jerk. He doesn't have VIP pass, but he's getting in front of this guy. Just because he wants to be first in line. Anybody want some free snacks? The vending machine's broken. There you go. You can go here. Oops. I want to be closer to the gate. Okay. You don't want to be next to a kid. You want to sit next to the boarding gate. Okay. Get everybody who's on HF, whatever, go over there. Personal space, okay. Yeah, VIP pass, okay. Now we just need to get these guys in there. You can go here. You don't like Cologne. You don't like Cologne. We'll put you guys back here. And you don't want to hear someone's phone. Put you back here. Perfect. Oh man, dude, going to the airport. Sometimes it's really easy, and sometimes it's not easy at all, and it's the most complicatedest thing of your entire life. I went to an airport one time, and I went to a restaurant to get a drink because my flight wasn't ready yet. I was like, they couldn't let me through because I was like 2 hours early, or like 4 hours early or whatever. Anyway, the people in front of me, they were trying to get on a flight that was like leaving in like 30 minutes, but they wouldn't let them through, and there was no like attendance or whatever, you know. This was like before we even got through security. This is like right when you walk through the front gates of the airport. And they were in line, and they were like, hey, we're trying to get on this plane. And then everybody that was working was like, well, everybody who's working for that airline is not here, so you guys have to kind of just chill and wait. And they were like, our flight is gonna leave in like 30 minutes. We gotta get our butts over there. And they're like, yeah, we can't really do anything about it. Just hang out here. I went to the restaurant to get you know, a drink and like hang out and chill before I got on my flight. And then I came back, and all of the flight attendants were there, and they were like, yeah, this plane is already like loaded up and ready to go. You guys can't get on this plane. So like, I was probably like 8 or 10 different people had to sit there and like request refunds for their flight. Dude, it was such a miserable time. It sucked for them, but I was super early, so it didn't really matter. I didn't really care about it for myself, but it just like, sometimes you get there and you think everything's gonna work out perfectly, and then you get stuck, and then you have to reorder your whole flight. It becomes such a it's such a whole ordeal, man. That's so annoying. Ah, God, it makes me frustrated just thinking about it. Let's see. You want to watch? This person wants to watch a movie on someone else's phone? Are you kidding me? There you go. There you go. Okay, let's see. GG34. All of these guys are GG34? Let's get everybody over. Well, I guess. WP. We go here. Okay, who has a VIP pass? And who wants to be first in line? So VIP pass. VIP pass. You want to be next to your parent, actually. Everybody hates being next to kids, man. There you go. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna be next to another kid. Watch movies. Okay. Okay. I don't want to be next to a kid. I don't want to hear someone's phone. Oh, jeez. We do this. Okay. Stinky? Oh my God. Put everybody there. Jeez, everybody hates this guy for being on his phone, man. Alright, there we go. Got in one, first try. Some free snacks. Everybody's happy, got the gold thumbs up. Nice. I think it's just this last flight, right? Yeah, and Nat and Coda are going on there, so you guys want to be together. Who has a VIP? You do. You want to be first. You want to be first. You have VIP. You want to be first. Wait. Oh, you don't want to. You want to be over here. Anybody else have a VIP? You want to be with that guy. You don't like alone. But do something like this. You don't want to hear someone's phone, and your flight is that number. That one was super easy. Going to New York, can you believe it? Of course I can, I manifested it. One of these guys, huh? If only Alexis and Val could see me now, they wouldn't believe it. You haven't told this guy about your friends? Tell you about it on the flight, okay. Alright. What if we have to put, like, butts in seats on the plane? New city unlocked? Nice. Also got the bonus level. Oh, there you go. We'll do this one. Museum. Good morning. What? This isn't the royal tomb. Where are we? Finally awake. We've been here like 100 years at least. What the heck? These guys are just artifacts and museum pieces? This is an outrage. We need to find a way back home at once. Weird jets. Remember how hot it was back there? How does this guy know what a jet is if he's been asleep for 100 years? Did they have jets back in ancient Egypt? And the sand. I hate it. It gets everywhere. I hate sand. Yeah. We've all seen the movie. You want to sit? Okay. I am from Greece. You want to sit? I don't want to be next to a vase. Really? Okay. Wait. Why does it say that they're from Greece? From Egypt? I'm not. You're not from Egypt? So Egyptians and Greek people want to sit next to each other. Maybe something like that? I am the highlight of the collection, so you probably want to be here. Get away from me, you sick freak! Okay. You want to sit? You don't want to be next to a vase? Seriously? Okay. I want to be near the highlight. Wait, you can sit on top of the... Okay, that's fine. I want to be near the thing. Wait, where do you want to be then? Something like that. Okay, so I guess these guys, these statues are highlights. That's fine. Turn these lights on, just in case someone... Oh, nice. Wiggle those things around a little bit. Perfect. All of our artifacts, our ancient statues and vases. There's a hand. Niagara. Highlighted the collection. Oops. Niagara, I want to be alone. Okay. I don't want to be next to a mummy. I want to be near the highlight. Okay. Be near a highlight. Okay. I don't want to be next to a mummy and you want to sit. The mummy is there. Something like this? Nice. Wait, no, not nice. Oh, you're so lonely. Perfect. Interesting. This guy's like from Glove World. He's got a glove hat on. Okay, what else we got here? I want to be near the highlight. Okay. You want to talk? Who wants to be near the highlight? Probably you. You want to be next to a highlight? Who wants to be next to a highlight? You. We want to talk to somebody. These guys can talk to someone. Oh, and you want to sit? Okay. You cannot stand talking. You don't like bad smells. You want to be next to a piece from Niagara and you forgot to shower. Like this. You want to be next to a Greek piece. Who is Greek here? That guy is. Okay. You want to be alone. And you want to sit? Oh no. Something like that? Nice, perfect. Got in one. Good work, team. Everybody's super happy about it. Nice, nice, nice. 3 stars on that. That was kind of fun. Little fun-looking vases and statues and stuff. Alright, next city. Next one is New York. So we have 2 cities left to do for Nat to become a famous movie star. Which we'll get to on the next stream. So, like I said, the next stream, hopefully I'll have the title card, the starting soon title, and then I'm also gonna have the ending card, the thanks for watching, and hopefully have some in between bits. Probably edit the avatar as well, make him look a little bit better. Kind of threw this together pretty quickly this week. It took a little bit of time. Make him bounce a little bit more, so he's a little more entertaining and interactive, I guess. Other than that, though, yeah, thanks for watching. If you are here from the future, you know, whatever. I'll talk to you guys next time.